Hi everybody, I'm back with another video, and as you can see, I'm in a new location. I'm in my dining room, and I'm sorry if the lighting is really bad. It's like after midnight here, and it's obviously dark out, so we'll work with what we got. Anyways, I'm here to talk about a little knitting or crocheting and a little bit about what's going on with me, so let's get started. Alright loves, the first thing I'm going to talk about is this scarf. It's called the Lazy Lace Scarf. I got the pattern over at darngoodyarn.com. Go over there and go to, I believe it's patterns, and you'll see it. I know I didn't make it with Darn Good Yarn, but since I'm relatively new to knitting, I've been knitting like a year, maybe 2 years. I've never did a pattern like this. It's basically like a drop stitch pattern, and I didn't want to mess up on my Darn Good Yarn because I love that stuff, and plus I have a stash of yarn. Within my yarn stash, I have a stash, like balls of yarn left over from projects that I finished. They're just left over. What do I do with them? So I used it up to make this scarf. I used Red Heart Super Saver. I don't remember the name of this color by chance. It was just a ball left over from another project I made. From a headband I made about a year or two ago. Anyhow, that headband's here in another video. But here's what the scarf looks like. I'm not too sure how well y'all can see it, but that's what it looks like. And it's really, really long. And if you're wondering why did I make it long, I did it that way on purpose for 2 reasons. 1, I wanted to use the ball up, and 2, I consider this more of like a fashion scarf, because obviously, yeah, don't really like wear it out for winter, but you could, because it's really long, and I'll show you a few ways you can wear it. You can wrap it around this way and have it hang like this, or wrap it again and have it go around the back and keep you really warm, like a neck warmer. Or, let's see if I can unwrap it here. You can put it on this way and have it hang really loose, or you can just wrap it around. Again, the choice is yours. You can wear this however you want, whatever your mood suits you. And that's basically what I do. Now let's see if I can get out of it. Alright, that's that one. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, we'll talk about this one right here. Isn't it pretty? There you go. I know you can't see the colors too well on here. If you're wondering what this is called, I got this out of Crochet Today magazine. I think it was from like 2011 or 2010, maybe 2012. Anyhow, don't remember offhand what year this was from, but it's called Floaty Fall Scarf. So if you want to Google it or Bing it, type in Floaty Fall Scarf Crochet Pattern. And I used Aunt Lydia's crochet cotton. I had some left over from a previous project, so I figured, why not just use it up, get it over with. And I was amazed at how it came out. And you can just tie it and wear it this way, or you can get fancy. I'm not going to do it too well here, but some people have turned them into a headband. I know that's kind of backwards, but a headband, or wear it around the neck, or you can tie it on your purse. I've seen some people wear them on their I've seen people wear them on their head like this, the grandma scarves. They call them the babushkas, depending on where you're from. But I think this is perfect. It's perfect for fall. You can tie it around to sew and have it hanging, especially if you have a low-cut shirt and you don't got anything to cover up the girls and you don't want everybody looking. It's a great idea. But that's this. And it came out amazing. And the pattern was so simple. It wasn't hard, it's simple. I know it looks like it was hard, but trust me, y'all, it was simple. Okay, next. We have here another scarf. Yay! Here's the color. It's two-toned. It's called Starbella. And it is like fish. Well, it looks like fishnet. You can't wear it as stockings. I guess you could if you know how to knit fishnet stockings up. But this is designed to be roughly to be a scarf. I knitted this up in a couple hours. At first, I didn't like it. I'm like, I hate this type of yarn. I don't like this type of fiber. It sucks. But then after, I'd say about an hour, I got used to it and I got used to the pattern. I got in the groove and I got in the rhythm. And I'm like, hey, I like it. And I use this. You can casual, you can wear it. Dress, you can wear it. I kind of saved this for dressy, going out in the fall or winter. You could even wear it in the spring if you want. You can wear it any type of way that you choose. Or I don't know why. I don't know if there's a proper way to put a scarf on or not. But usually I take my scarves, depending on how long they are, and I'll wear them like this. I don't know if that's the right way. If it's not, somebody can comment in the bottom and tell me. And then I'll know for next time I need to wear a scarf. Next, we're going to talk about headbands. Dun dun dun. As I said, we're going to talk about headbands. I have two headbands here. They're the same pattern. I got the pattern off of Ravelry. It's called the Urban Turban. I didn't come up with the pattern. I don't own the pattern. But the woman that designed it calls it Urban Turban. When I first made this yarn, I used Lion Brand. I think it's called Fun Yarn. It's by Lion Brand. It's called Fun. And as you can see here, it's baby pink. And it's knitted. It's real simple. All you do is knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one to the end. And then when you turn, it's purl one, knit one, purl one, knit one to the end. And then it's only two rows. And you alternate between where you start, where you knit, and the next row you purl. Really easy. And then you sew it together. I think maybe it was like I cast it on 8 or 12 stitches. I don't know. Anyways, you can cast on as many as you want. The pattern she called for was a chunky yarn with a thicker needle. Well, I didn't want a chunky yarn because I wanted it as a headband to wear on my head. Trust me, it makes a great ear warmer pattern for winter. To use the chunky yarn and the bigger needles to make a nice ear warmer. But anyways, I versed for smaller needle and smaller yarn to make a headband. Let's see if I can show you guys. I know I look like Pippi Longstocking, but I didn't blow dry my hair tonight, and it's summer, and I don't like blow drying my hair, and if I go to bed with it wet and I wake up, I look and by braiding it like Pippi Longstocking, going to bed that way, my hair is better. Anyways, it goes on like so. And as you can see here, it's twisted right here. And it's supposed to have, you can put that twist anywhere, but I like mine at the top. It just twists over like that, and it's called Urban Turban. And I have a pink, this pink one is nice. And she said to make it till it's like, I think 18 inches. I don't think I did that with mine. I just knitted it till it fit around my head. But because this yarn stretches, I made it smaller. I took into consideration it stretching out and then falling off my head. Anyways, that's that one. And then I made this one using my fabulous Darn Good yarn. Please go check out darngoodyarn.com. I love the yarn there. As you can see, this is made out of silk sari yarn. And yes, saris as in the saris that the Indian women wear. But I don't know how well you can see the color on this, but it's just fabulous. And I know you're probably thinking it's coming apart right here. No. That's the way it's made, and I love that. I did, let's see, 91. Because I started the first row where I knitted across, and then I did my knit one, purl one, and then purl one, knit one. Excuse me. And then I sewed it at the end here, and as you can see, it's much bigger and looser than the pink one, and I did that on purpose. My hair's thick, and some days I have bad hair days, and I want it loose. And plus, if it stretches out, just wash it in the washer or hand wash it, and it'll shrink back up. Okay, we'll put this on. As you can see, it goes over my head and my braids a lot easier. Alright. And here's what it looks like. Now, this one I call my faux sari fox turban because of the sari yarn. As I said, I alternated from the original pattern I got on Ravelry. I altered it 100%. I don't own the pattern, but I altered it. And to me, crochet patterns or knitting patterns, depending on what the pattern is, they're just a guideline for me. Like for the headbands, it was just a guideline for me that I was able to alter it. Same with like any of the ones I showed you, to me, guidelines. Sometimes patterns are just guidelines and you can alter them to your liking. And that's what makes them creative and fun. Just my opinion. The other projects I have are 2 blankets. I don't have them right here with me. I have them put away. I plan on selling them. But the one I want to talk about it's called Twist and Turn Throw. I changed the name of it and I altered the pattern. I got the pattern at redheart.com and I used a mixture of yarn. I think it's called Lion Brand Jiffy and I used Red Heart. I will enclose a photo of that right here, right now. So what did you guys think of that? I think it came out pretty great. As I said, it looks crooked, and it looks and it is crooked, and it's meant to be crooked on purpose. I didn't want it to be straight. It starts as a hexagon, and I didn't want it to be straight at all. I purposely wanted it to be crooked and off, and when you fold it, it actually folds like a triangle. Or an off-centered one, and I wanted it like that on purpose because I'm like, normal's boring. Let's do something fun. Next, my other one, it is called Ocean Waves. It is another Red Heart yarn pattern. I used whatever I had in my yarn stash to make it. It was a challenge originally done by the Crochet Crowd, and you can find from Mikey from the Crochet Crowd sponsored it. and put it up as the monthly Kathy's monthly hook club challenge. Go to thecrochetcrowd.com and you'll be able to see it. The pattern anyways, or a link to the pattern. It took me, I think, 2 weeks maybe, if that, to make it. Maybe a little more. I'm not 100% sure, but I will show you a picture here. I did add a little beach ball to it and a little towel to it. And as I said, it was just the colors I have were colors out of my yarn stash. I didn't buy any. I used what I had to make it. I wanted to use some of my stash up so I can go buy more. So I'm going to include a picture of it right here. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, what do you think of that? I think it came out great, but that's just me. Let's see what's been going on with me lately. My foot. I've been having, I don't know if I posted it in any of my videos, but back in November I woke up with a sore foot and it just got progressively worse in November, and I went to the I called the foot doctor up, went to the foot doctor, and for November, December, January, February, March, about 6 months maybe, I've been having this problem, and they ran every test possible on my foot, and it came back with nothing. We didn't know what was wrong with it or what was going on. We got to the point, maybe tearing my tendon. So finally one day, and I do have a really great foot doctor, by the way, and I did get a second opinion, which, that's my answer in that. But anyhow, my foot doctor decided one day, she's like, can we try an injection? And she gave me all the risks involved with this injection and what could happen, and I'm like, okay. And that same visit, she's like, here's a TENS unit. It's like a little machine with like electrodes that I can stick in my foot, which my insurance is like, okay, it's chronic pain, she can have it. And she ordered a medicated cream. Anyhow, I said, sure, I'll try this injection, what do I have to lose? Even with the risk factors, I'm like, what do I have to lose? So the injection went into my foot and my joint. And the way she gave it, she used an ultrasound like you kind of see that you see a baby on ultrasound. And she saw fluid on my foot, and I'm like, and you could see the swelling. I'm like, that's not normal. Get the injection. 2 weeks later, I go back, and she said to me, swelling's down. She goes, it looks much better. She goes, the tendon is normal. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong in your foot. But she's like, I see something. So she looked again, and on my foot, on my tendon, on the outside of my foot, my tendon, there's a tiny spur on there. Teeny tiny. If you didn't know, we weren't looking, but we happened to see the way she turned my foot. So that's what's been going on with my foot. We're not too small to operate, just manage the pain and get injections every so often. I can handle that. I can handle using my TENS unit and everything else. So that's been going on. What's been going on with me majorly. I'm enjoying spring. Starting to do more, as you can see, more smaller crochet knitting projects because it's going to start to get warm. And I don't want to be draped with a big blanket. If there's any type of video that you'd like to see, that you want me to do, let me know. Feel free. Subscribe to my channel. Up at the top or is down in the bottom now. Subscribe. Comment below. If there's any kind of video or something a subject you want me to talk about, let me know. Thanks, y'all. Till next time. Bye.